Have fun. Good luck, Coach.
Looks like you're on the call.
I'm on the call. I am. I'm live.
Tight one for UNC yesterday. I was watching a bit of that.
Yeah. They haven't gotten it together yet. They
Look out. Yeah, they haven't lost yet.
well, they haven't lost yet, but
Making the call from.
if I can, I'd like to go down to the end so I can see the whole ice. And this end's a little crowded, so I was going to go down the other end. But if the signal's not strong enough, I might be at center ice. You want to do a post game? What do you?
No. I'm trying to know who gets the key.
I can meet you.
What are you doing right after the game? What are you doing?
Waiting for Trevor to come out of the locker room.
Who do I trust?
Great.
You look so happy to have this responsibility.
Okay, hey, focus. After the game,
Grenoble.
but before the kids come, that door must be unlocked.
68.
It says Grenoble.
Grenoble's in.
Look at you.
Oh, wonderful. 68 Olympics.
I'm here to help.
Great.
Want practice?
No,
Do you want practice unlocking a door?
I believe in you. Okay, which way am I going?
Your team's over there. I'm still trying to make my way down to the end of the ice. There's a lot of bodies in the way, and these aren't wide hallways. We'll have 3 minutes to get going, though.
So I went and saw a bunch.
Team's taking the ice. Raptors will be in the whites, signifying the home team. Montgomery and the Navies, looking very Michigan-esque, Michigan Wolverines-esque. Game 2, Silver 6, U14 division. Raptors taking on Montgomery Bears. All right, I'm going to place myself behind our defending net. Hopefully the action will take place down the other end. It's a little crowded down there, though. Raptors dropped the first game 7-1 to the Long Island something. The only team from Long Island here, so Long Island. Raptors have one more game in pool play at 7:45 p.m. that is, tomorrow night, Saturday night. If they can get into the top 4, they will play in the semifinals and then finals if they win the semifinal. 2 games on Sunday. Otherwise, it'll just be a 3-game tournament here. Didn't see a consolation bracket. 8 teams. Carolina Raid. Raptors were leading 1-0 on the back of a Alex Ferreira goal. Nolan wins the faceoff on a 5-on-3 in the offensive zone. Back to Alex. Alex walks down into the slot, lets one rip. 1-0. He's that way after 1, but 4 in the second, 3 in the third by Long Island. About half of those on the power play. Gave them the 7-1 advantage. Montgomery tied their game earlier today, so Raptors could go on top with the W. At least top of them. Looks like it'll be Ryan, Caleb, and Lucas. Trevor, or rather Alex and Trevor. Starting 5 in white. Of course, Fisher between the pipes. Puck dropped, and here we go. Game 2 underway. Alex chips it ahead. Caleb with a deflection, but it goes to the other player and shot in. Ryland takes the puck away. Pumped off the puck. Raptors making a change. The other 4 come onto the ice. Team Margulies, first one towards the puck. This was going to end up on Cam's stick. Cam fire wide right though. Dean gets it back. Backhand goes over the net though. Or rather, excuse me, into the goalie's glove. Give a little pop fly there. Like to see him starting off down that end. Cam, Joe, Dean, Braxton, and Sean. Ten-minute first period here, like we had in the game earlier. Some odd timing. 10-minute first period, 15 minutes in the second and third. Bounces off the back wall, scooped up Braxton. Oh, whiffs on the pass. Sends it back around the other way though. Gets to Dean. Dean takes a little bit of bump. Over to Sean. Sean trying to go out in the neutral zone to Cam, but pass intercepted. Montgomery into the zone. Dumps it behind. Sean to Ryland, or Jack rather, looking for Jack. Pass a little errant. Grant and Oliver come on as defensive pairing. Oliver on the left, Grant on the right. Colton onto the ice now. Shadowing that puck. Nolan out there at center. Jack on the left wing. Taking in the scrum here. Smooths back. Oliver's gonna have time to collect it down below the goal line. Up ahead to Braxton, to Colton. Nolan ahead. Montgomery's got it back. Grant off the wall. Hops over Montgomery's stick, no icing. Lucas, first one in. Caleb out on the ice in center too. Trevor, right defenseman. Alex left. Centering pass. Fisher's going to jump on top of it though. Ice it down. Two minutes and change gone. Here in the first, no score. Ryland, Caleb, Lucas across front. Alex, Trevor behind. Puck turned over. Caleb has it. Skates it out of the zone. Loses control of it. Puck going the other way. Trevor off the wall. Caleb to Lucas. Lucas takes the bump. That's going to be the first penalty of the game. Lucas drawing the infraction. I guess roughing on Montgomery. Interference is going to be the call. As I mentioned in the earlier game, still at this level, checking is allowed, but some referees are not going to allow anything late. The kids are just learning. This is the first age bracket where checking is allowed. So while the 08s have done it for a year, the 09s haven't. Trevor. Pass intercepted. 2-1 the other way. Sean getting back though. Chipped into the corner. I'll finish that thought here in just a second. Joe gives him a bump. Dean knocks the puck away. Montgomery recollects it there. Joe shadowing the puck. Another bump into the wall. Sean comes away with it. Sean ahead to Cam. Cam looking to stretch pass for Dean. Rolls off his stick and behind the net though. Another interference on Montgomery. Thought from earlier was the refs will allow the checking, but once the puck's gone, if you hit the guy late, you're going to be called for either an interference or a boarding. And I think that's what both of the calls here have been so far. Both have been labeled as interference. Five on three. No icing. Alex with the puck. Stops behind his own net. He's got Caleb, Nolan, Colton, Jack. To Colton. Carries into the zone to Nolan. Caleb. Over to Jack. Jack loses track of it. Dumps it behind him to Caleb. Caleb along the wall. Over to Nolan. Nolan on the back wall. Back to Caleb. Caleb on the doorstep to Colton. Shot goes wide. Jack collects it though. Jack tries to wrap around. Goalie's going to melt it down though. 33 seconds at 5 on 3. Minute 15 left on the second penalty. So 42 seconds. 5 on 4 after the 5 on 3. Down to Dean. Dean. Joe in front. Deflection. Puck goes behind. Colton's going to scoop it up. Really need to spread guys out. Over to Joe. Joe's got it. Colton. Colton fires. Rebound chance on the doorstep. Referee says no. Dean had it there. Moving across. Shots once, twice. Seems like Dean Margulies was the one who put it in. Raptors had a couple of chances to score at the 5 on 3. 41 seconds now at 5 on 4. Raptors break the ice first against Montgomery. 1-0. Dean Margulies on the goal. Colton shot from the wing, rebound and chance in front. Dean found a way to knock it home. Nolan, Joe, Dean, Sean, Cam. Dean and Nolan will switch wings. Puck drops. Joe wins it behind him to Sean. Sean chips it ahead, looking for Nolan. Intercepted by Montgomery. I think they're going to say it hit somebody on the Montgomery bench. Or should we be at 5 on 5? I thought they'd already taken the penalty off the board by the time I looked at it, but at a 5-on-3, now playing a 5-on-4. Should they be at 5-on-5? Did they score the goal as a 5-on-4 or a 5-on-3? If it was a 5-on-3, it's their second 5-on-3 goal of the day. Second goal of the day, period. Referees have a nice little chat with the scorekeeper. I don't know if this is staff or volunteer. A lot of times when you play the home and homes, it's a parent volunteer. But tournament sometimes will bring in staff from the building to run the clocks and the score sheets. A little bit more on the line. Whatever the discussion, we've got it settled. I think that was maybe the case because they've got 5 out there now. All right, puck dropped. 5-on-5. 1-0 Raptor lead. Colton takes the puck away. Back to Montgomery. Montgomery coming down the side. Oliver pushes it to the wing. And then to Colton. Oliver, kick save there. Bounces off him, goes to Nolan. Nolan, cross ice. Bangs Colton. Offsides though. Cam with it on his stick. Skating wide. Guarding with his left hand. Has it on the stick with his right. Turned over though. Montgomery's got it back. Off the back wall. They reverse it again. Dean gives the guy a bump into the corner. Montgomery comes out with it. Sean takes it away. Sean to Joe. Montgomery though, they go D to D. Moving the puck ahead. Skated into the zone. Nice job by Braxton, tipping it away. Comes out into the neutral zone. A little miscommunication between he and Cam there. So who exactly was going to play it? Leads to Montgomery taking it back. Caleb on for Joe. Dumped in. Braxton's there first. Smushes him right against the wall. Caleb there as well. Braxton comes away with it. Moves it up to Cam. Cam looking for Lucas across. Trevor jumping into the play. He's going to have it now. They're going to whistle too many men. Are they going to say offsides? What do we got here? .332 left in the first. Too many minutes indeed going to be the call. The Raptors will be on the penalty kill for the first time this period. Colton Nolan, Oliver Grant. Puck comes out of the neutral zone. Colton pestering the puck. Comes down the neutral zone. Oliver. Across. Colton with a short-handed chance. He reverses. Just killing time. Turns it over. Dumped in. No icing. Bump here right in front. 2-on-1. Montgomery comes down with it. Drops it to the defenseman. Cross ice. Centering pass. Nice job tying him up. This is Nolan. Colton skates out with it. Going wide. Fires one into the chest. Montgomery goalie will play it. The Raptors complete their change. Dean and Joe. Braxton and Sean. Shot high and wide. Rims around. Montgomery holds it in deep though. Comes down to the neutral zone. Montgomery will have to clear and reset. Montgomery D to D. Now moving it up ice. Now moving it back down ice. Now moving it up ice. And back. Up and back. Up and back. Carried into the zone. Shot from outside. Fisher's got it in the chest though. He'll ice it down. I gotta get a better vantage point. I can't see this clock very well. Lucas Caleb, Oliver Grant. Puck's dropped. Puck down low. Down the midboards. Sends it around. Oliver tips it away. Montgomery regains. Rimmed around. Centering pass. Nice job by Lucas there to tie up that stick. Puck coming through. Rebound chance though is banged home by Montgomery. Montgomery takes advantage of the power play. Too many men on the ice for the Raptors. Now 1-1 score. Colton, Nolan, Jack, Alex, Trevor. 1-1. Under a minute to play now here in the first. Alex to Colton. Montgomery knocks it out. Trevor has it. His pass deflected. Goes right to Nolan though. Nolan across ice to Alex. Alex gets around one, but second one takes it. Trevor off the wall. It's Colton. Colton trying to chip it ahead to himself. Montgomery holds it up. Takes him out of the play. Another player comes in, scoops it up. Going back up ice. Joe on the ice now. Jack ahead to Colton. From outside. Kick save. It's in front, but comes all the way down for icing right at the end of the period though, so. Two goals there in the first. Raptors with the first one, conceding the second one. Trying to figure out how far around this thing I have to go to get a nice view at this clock. It's right above my head. Okay, there we go. We're over here near the exam doors. All right, they're going to put 15 minutes on the period again. 1-1 after one. Dean Margulies with the first goal. Raptors concede one on the penalty kill just a few moments ago. Second period's where things started to fall apart in game one. So let's see how the Raptors respond in game two here, second period. Tie score. Cam, Joe, Dean. Sean and Braxton, or rather Braxton and Sean, left to right. Braxton back into the game. Alex Z or Sasha out for this game. So Ryland moves from a defensive position up. He was playing there in the first game to take Braxton's spot, and then this one up ahead of Dean. Dean from the circle. Rebound off the goalie's chest. Cam puts it behind again. Cross ice to Dean. Dean looking in front. Joe. Stick checked. Just the right moment. To Jack coming on the ice for Dean. He moves it over to Cam. Nolan coming on. Braxton with it in the defensive zone. Holds onto the puck a little bit too long. Now it's stuck along the boards. Cam gets it out in the neutral zone, but Montgomery takes it right back. Put in deep by Montgomery. Centering pass. Braxton knocks that one out of the way, but it's going to send it all the way down ice for icing. Minute 3 gone here in the second. Montgomery goalie with the brown pads. I don't know what it is about the brown pads, but I'm always a fan. They have like a classic look to them. Brown glove, brown blocker, brown leg pads. Sharp. Goes well with the navy and the yellow for some reason. Colton, Nolan, and Jack out there as your forward line. Oliver and Grant, defenseman. Oliver rims it around. Grant out into neutral zone, where Montgomery collects. They go off the wall to his teammate at the center line. Dumps on Fisher. Fisher's going to melt it down. The line change. Puck in the corner. Shot from outside, goes wide. Kick save. And it goes over to Ryland. It's Ryland, Caleb, and Lucas on the forwards. Ooh! He got checked right at the wrong moment. He goes off immediately. He got checked into the part where there was no glass, but his bodily momentum carried him into that corner, and I mean, he hit a brick wall going fast. Just unfortunate timing for Ryland. Hope he's okay. I don't know if you can see based on where your angle is, but if you can see where Jim is, just to the right of Jim's left, there is that red pad. That pad isn't going to do a whole lot if you're going into it at full speed or pretty close to it. Check's always towards the bench, that open area. Always a bit dangerous. Montgomery coming down the other side. Shot goes wide, finds its way to Cam. Cam's going to reverse it. Behind the net, rim it around. Sean helps it. Dean pushes it further ahead. Icing waved off. Joe on the forecheck. Takes the puck away behind the net. Stops, cuts. Holds, waits. Dean's in front. Puck still loose. Whistle. Colton, Nolan, Jack. Oliver, Grant. Face off to the goalie's right. Puck's loose. Oliver with a slapper from the outside. Colton deflects it, but it goes behind. Nolan gets there first. He's taking on the play by the check. Jack comes down with it, drops it to Grant. Grant's shot, deflection, goes into the opposite corner. Bat it down with a high stick is what they're going to say, and send it down the other end. Bad break for the Raptors there. This puck goes all the way down the other end of the ice. Switch out the defensive pairing. Alex and Trevor will come on. Forwards will remain the same. 11:28 to go here in the second period. 1-1 score. At some rinks, that glass is curved. The glass that Ryland ran into. Kick save there. Nice stick lift by Colton to keep the guy on the back door from getting an opportunity. Curved so that you can kind of glance off of it maybe instead of just being kind of an abrupt like it was for Ryland, and he just ran into it. Opposite corner. Icing waved off. Colton gets to it first. Joe comes on. Offsides is the call. As it popped right out of the zone and goes back in. Montgomery with the puck. Montgomery, defenseman, shot from outside, hit a few bodies and goes into the corner. Another shot from outside. So behind the net now. Montgomery bangs it home, though. Raptors go down 2-1 now after scoring the first goal. They've given up the last two. Colton, Nolan, and Jack. Oliver and Grant. Montgomery into the zone. Jack takes it away. Taken back. Comes down to the neutral zone. Montgomery regroups. Whistle. Got a net off. What do we got here?
10 seconds.
All right, defensive zone draw. Alex and Trevor, your defensemen. Looks like Cam, Caleb, and Lucas. Puck deflected on the way through. Alex and Caleb jamming behind the net. Caleb up to Cam. Cam whiffs on that pass. Shot from outside. Whistle blows. Maybe offside. I guess he just came right out of the zone. Referee pointed to the line. Another change. Rylan out. Lines are being juggled a little bit. Let's see, we got Colton, Joe, and Dean. Braxton and Sean. Oh, pinned right along the corner. Referee puts his hands up. Fisher melts it down. 8:48 to go. Raptors trailing by 1, second period. Montgomery's shot deflected, but goes cross ice to a player. Drops it to the defenseman. Smushed in the corner. Montgomery keeping it deep. Oliver chasing it down. Puck battle. Jack's going to move it over to Nolan. Nolan get it over to Colton. He's going to go by him, though, and Colton's going to try his patented tap around move. Centering pass. Nobody home, though. Grant, nice job chipping it and keeping it in. Colton blocked behind, though, or rather paddled behind. Lifted up and out. Oliver's going to have it, though, off the wall to Grant. Grant on the backhand, but it's intercepted and out of midair by Montgomery. Montgomery out of the neutral zone to Joe. He's going to have Lucas and Dean as his wings. Trevor and Oliver looks like the defenseman. Joe on the breakaway. Take a look. Here's a chance. Shot goes wide. After the chest. Stays out. Alex up ahead of Joe. Joe sauce to Dean in the middle. Dean on the backhand. His shot goes wide, though. Dean collects his own rebound. Drops it down to Joe. Joe centering pass to Alex. Alex's shot deflection goes wide, though. A few good chances here for the Raptors. Trevor's shot deflected. Dean battling for it. His backhand goes. Montgomery's going to send it down ice. Get an icing, but they'll get a chance to make a change. They've been pinned down here for a minute. 6:40 now to go. Raptors trail 2-1. Cam, Caleb, Jack, Braxton, Sean. Montgomery with it behind their net. Cam applying pressure. Now Jack. Caleb deflects it on the way through, but Montgomery still has it. Uh-oh, Sean, a little bit of a yard sale. Lost his glove and his stick as he just kind of crossed himself up. Fisher's got it into the glove, though, and he's going to melt it down. Montgomery wins the face-off, but it comes out in the neutral zone. They'll go D to D. Colton takes it away. Into the chest, though. Shot goes wide. Colton did a nice job on the applying pressure to create that turnover. Shot goes into the chest, though. We're now back down in our defensive zone. He and Oliver battling in the corner. Now Nolan and Oliver. Board battles aplenty. To Colton, but off his stick, and Montgomery puts it deep, and Fisher's going to ice it down again. 5:40 now to play in the second. Raptors trail 2-1. Hadn't seen Ryland since he went into the boards there, but he's moving on the bench, so maybe he's moving into play the next shift. Got Cam and Joe. Cam goes cross ice to Dean. Dean's got it, looking for Joe, but it goes up in the air. Can't quite get enough vertical on that one to haul it down. It was deflected by Montgomery. Cam bumps him and holds the puck up. Joe moves it ahead to Dean. Dean's cross ice pass deflected though. Four had a chance to get anywhere. To Dean. Dean goes to Alex. Alex has got Cam. Cross ice. Cam steps around one. Second one picks it up though, does Montgomery. Off the glass, out into the neutral zone. Trevor. Dean holds the puck. Caleb with it. Circles the net. Ryland taken down in front. Ryland back out on the ice now for the first time. Goes to Alex. Alex is going to push it down below. All the way around. Coming out the other way. Puck behind the net. Montgomery with it. Alex shadowing the puck. Caleb now steps up. Takes it off, goes to Lucas. Lucas trying to get it ahead to Ryland. They get it out in the neutral zone. Ryland has it, center ice. He's skating wide with it. Oh, has the puck taken off his stick. Coming back the other way. They let fly. A little high though, you can hear it go off the glass. Into the corner, Sean. Ryland still battling. Sean has it now. Moves it past Ryland, fires from the outside, deflection. It's gonna go in. Got it on the doorstep. 3-1 now, 3.5 to play, and the second. All right, Montgomery now with a 3-1 lead. Again, Raptors with the first goal as the 5-on-3 was expiring. Should be icing as it goes down the other. Don't know why that was waved off. Raptors not playing it though. They've got it now. Cross ice to Colton. Colton going wide, loses it to Jack. Jack's going to send it down below the goal. Colton collects. Looking for the wrap chance. Not there. Rebound chance. Dean had it in the high slot. But his slapper doesn't go as it was deflected on the way through. Joe's shot. Stings a guy in the back of the leg. That's coming out the other way. Alex with it. He skates it in. Goes behind. Puck bounced out in the neutral zone. Dean has it. Dean to Alex. Alex to Joe. Joe from center ice, dumps it deep. Rims all the way around for Dean. Dean gets in to push it the other way. Cam now on the forecheck. Forces the turnover. Puck taken away from him though. Montgomery coming the other way. Moved it across ice. Slapper from outside, kicks into the corner. Minute 45 now in the second. Chipped out of the neutral zone, but Montgomery quickly regains it. Cam applying the pressure. Joe goes off. Caleb comes on. Cam deflects it. Montgomery regains though. Into Fisher's chest. He's going to melt it down. .113 now. Raptors trail 3-1. Riley and Caleb Lucas will be the forwards. Oliver, your left defense. Grant, your right. One back to Oliver. Oliver's going to rim it around. Comes out in the neutral zone. Montgomery has it. Ryland applying pressure. Puck turned over. Oliver with it now. He carries into the zone. Going wide. Holds up. Trying to drop it to Ryland. Puck up and out. Caleb. Backhand pass. Oh, bad turnover. Right into the high slot. Kick saved though by Grant. Ryland with it. Chipping it ahead. Going off on a change. Caleb going off on a change. Looks like we got all of our four. Oh, maybe I got up 4 out of the 5. Oh, maybe we got all 5 now. Shot from outside into Fisher's chest. He's going to glove it and melts it down with 23 and change left in the second. Raptors trail 3-1. We'll have a face off to his right. Braxton, Nolan, Jack, Alex, Trevor. Nolan in the face-off dot. Oh, so Wynn goes back. I don't know if Fisher saw that, but Alex had wide side. Nolan's got it now. Off the wall. Colton trying to chip it around, but can't. Montgomery with it. Period ends. Raptors trail 3-1. Again, Raptors scored the first in the first. Into the first, tied 1-1. Enter the third, now trailing 3-1. See if they have any magic here. They can pull out the third. Just enjoying a little Earl Grey here. Soothe the pipes. I think this is Earl Grey. I didn't order it. Tastes like Earl Grey. Potential for 5 games in a weekend, although I don't think that's likely. Oh, 2 minutes. We got a penalty? So they don't have numbers on this scoreboard, so I can't tell you the penalty's on, but it looks like we got a 2-minute penalty. I don't know if it was that little last hit from Colton or what, but our door is open. Our penalty box door is open. There's 2 minutes on the clock for a penalty, and we'll see what happens. Does look like that was indeed the call as Colton starts the period in the box, and the Raptors started on the penalty kill. Joe Dean, Oliver Grant. Buck behind the net. Down to the dot, over to the defenseman. He loses control of it for a second, but regains it and sends it back across ice. Settled down into the slot. Kick save by Fisher and puts it into the corner. Nice attentive save. Oliver gets to it, gets it up and out of the zone. Raptors can make a change. Grant, excuse me, that was Grant, not Oliver. Grant goes off. Oliver shadowing the puck on this side now. Trevor's come on. Joe still at top left. Caleb top right. Oliver and Trevor your defensemen. Puck's down here in my corner. Montgomery just playing a little catch on the sidelines with it. Nice job by Joe to get a stick in the way and get a little elevation on the puck. Take it out of the zone. Caleb applying some pressure now. Knocks that one away. Holds it up momentarily. Montgomery's got it back though. Up, they can't enter the zone. Raptors being a little stingy at the blue line, but Montgomery's got it in now. That was Cam lining that hit up. Caleb shadowing the puck top right. The Reed boys up top. Trevor and Sean now, defensemen. Penalty's almost expired. It is back to even. Shot from outside, hits some skates, goes on the way through, goes wide. Montgomery to it first though. Puck goes cross ice, comes out of the zone. Caleb off, Nolan on. Sean off. Grant on. Alex on. Alex is up in front of that one. Coming in. Ships it, goes up in the air though as both boys got to the puck about the same time. Colton into the corner. Oh, they almost knocked my tee over. Don't worry guys, I got a hold of it. Not a drop spilled. Nolan to Jack. Jack gets knocked on the boards, loses control of it though. Alex has got it. Alex patiently moves it across to Grant. Grant chips it ahead to Nolan. Nolan looking for Colton, but the puck's behind him. Jack momentarily lifts it. Oliver's come on now for Alex. He forces that puck wide. Pass across. No one there though. Grant's going to chip it out into the neutral zone where Montgomery's going to regain it. Colton applying pressure. Montgomery goes D to D. Colton's got to be careful. That's the one that sent him to the box in the earlier period, or at the end of the second period, rather. Chipped. He's got a hold of it, but it puts it into some shin pads, and it's bouncing back the other way. He knocks this one away. Joe in there on the forecheck. Puck goes all the way down ice, arms up for icing, and it will be icing. 11:04 left to go in the third. Raptors trail 3-1. Cam, Joe, Dean, Braxton, Sean. to Braxton. Braxton from outside, hits some bodies. Oh, diving save by the keeper. Rebound went to Dean. Dean was on the back door, had a chance, and the goalie just in desperation dives across, saves it. It's getting chippy down that end. Puck's gonna go down. Waved it off, waves it off. Cam. Oh, trying to move it to Sean. He gets there eventually. Goes by Dean. Shot wide. Braxton. Joe to Cam. Cam. Held in by Montgomery. Shot from outside, off the back boards. Around to Dean. Dean takes the hit, but gets it out to Cam. Cam finds his way to... Oh, found his way to Joe, but Joe out on a breakaway. Gets tied up at the last minute. Lucas gonna settle it down. Coming out of the goal with it. Going cross ice. His pass intercepted. Held up. Slapped in behind. Lively boards. Slapper from outside. Wide. Braxton's gonna get to it. Braxton off the wall to Lucas. Cross. Looking for Ryland. Montgomery collects it. Sends it to the defenseman though. Trevor takes it away. Coming back the other way. The shot goes wide. Ryland on the other side. Taken to the ground. Nolan in for Caleb at center. He's the one harassing the puck behind it now. Takes it away. His drop goes to Oliver. Oliver holds it at the blue line. I'll say offsides is the call. 8:43 to go. Raptors trailing by 2. There's 8 teams in our division, but I'm going to assume a loss, and there's a lot of permutations, but I'm pretty much assuming a loss is going to keep us out of the top 4. Finds its way through. Fisher challenging. Mishandled the puck. Did the Montgomery player. Slaps the wall in frustration. He had a nice chance there, but couldn't get it through because just trickled away from him. 8 minutes to go now. Oliver up the wall. Taken back by Montgomery. Montgomery centering, easy for me to say. Grant knocks it away though. Oliver, his pass, intercepted. Fisher knocks it away. Jack trying to go off the wall. Grant now with it. His backhand. Nolan gives it to Colton. Colton's gonna go down ice. Feather it in and make a change while the rest of the Raptors come out on the ice. Dean, Joe, Cam, Braxton. Sean, 5th one, pardon me. Braxton, off the wall, looking for Dean, but his pass goes too far. Montgomery behind the net. Offsides. 6:57 to play now. Raptors still trail by 2. They don't seem to be able to get their offense going today. They have 2 goals in 2 games, and both of them were at 5-on-3 advantages. Caleb shadow in the puck. Oh, he's gonna trip him as he falls down. He'll hit to the box. Raptors are going the penalty kill. Little play for banter between the referee and one of the fans down this end. Montgomery is the local county, or one of the local counties, not too far from here. I did see a sign for it earlier, so figured these guys know each other pretty well. All right, it'll be Nolan and Colton at the top of the penalty kill, and Braxton and Sean at the bottom. Fisher with the save. Puck still loose though. Down low, back up top. Fisher into the chest, into the glove. Melts it down. Minute 27 left on the penalty. Caleb Reed, 2 minutes for tripping. 6:13 to go in the game. Joe and Dean, Oliver and Grant. Nice job, save. Rebound chance, knocked out at the high slot, shot from outside, hit some bodies. Raptors save. An opportunity there. Grant. Under a minute to go in the penalty now. Montgomery moving it around, down at the circle. Back to the defenseman. From the top. Moves it down low. A little bit of a flub. Goes wide. Montgomery's going to settle it down though. Move it to the top again. Opposite side. One-timer. Stuff chance. No. Fisher, good job standing tall on this power play. Keeping it. Rather penalty kill, keeping it. Oh, it's gonna slide home. He had the save, sneak in 5-hole, and it just barely got across. (4-1) now, Raptors trail. 5:08 to go. Colton, Nolan, Jack, Alex, Sean. Under 5 minutes to play. Colton chips it out in the neutral zone. Nolan. Gets it back to Montgomery there. Behind the net is Montgomery. Colton shadowing the puck. Rimmed around, held in by Sean. Taken back by Montgomery though. Chipped up and out. Sean's got it. Sends it around to Jack. Whistle's going to be on Montgomery as he was lining him up for a big hit. Player was blocking the signal. I don't know if that was a hold or a roughing or who knows. We'll take the power play though. 4:12 to go. 4-1 Raptors trailing. Dean, Joe, Cam. Sean and Trevor. Raptors holding it again. Joe with the puck on his stick. Moves it down to Cam. Cam sending pass in front. Whistle blows. We have a net off. Can't see another reason why it would be blown dead, and that seems to be the reason as the referee goes over, resets the goal. Minute 25 left on the penalty. 3:46 in the game. Joe slides back to play defense. Sean goes up to wing. Not sure why they made that switch. Puck comes out. Joe's going to scoop it up. Joe reverse scores behind his own net, moves it to Trevor. Trevor cross ice pass, deflected. Joe's got it again behind his own net. We'll try this again. This time he moves it to Cam. Cam carrying it up the left wing. Dangles around the first. Turns it over there. Joe bats that one down out of air. Pops out to Montgomery. Trevor knocks it over to Sean. Sean off the wall to Dean. Dean in the zone with it now. Sean there too. Goes off the wall. It's going to come out to Trevor. Oh, Trevor turns it over in a bad spot. 1-0. Oh, he went fancy. Tried to go between the legs. You can do that thing when you're up 4-1 with 2:46 to go. Tried to put the stick between his legs and roof it, and has it roll off. Big smile on his face as he goes by. Centering pass. It's like I think Colton scored that one. So Raptors going to claw one back. Again on the man advantage. 4-2 now. 2:31 to go. All right, Colton, Nolan, Jack, Braxton, and Alex. Raptors cut the lead to 2. People will say they cut the lead in half, but they don't typically say cut the lead in a third, which is what the Raptors did. They took a third off that lead, 3-goal lead down to 2. It just sounds awkward. Puck still loose in front. It's going to find its way to Jack. Jack pushes it ahead. Colton, first one there. Alex has jumped up into the play. Puck's loose. Montgomery. Nice stick lift there by Jack. He gets a shove in the back for his efforts. I agree with Fisher. Fisher put his arm up for a penalty. Oh, big collision there. Braxton gets the worst of it there. Montgomery rims it around. They win the foot race to the puck though. Puck turned over. Cam with it now. Loses it, now carries it into the zone. Holds on to it. Centering pass, he's looking for Dean, but it goes through to Grant. Grant's gonna let one fly. Off the chest and behind. Cam settles it down. Moves it all the way back to Oliver. Oliver back down to Cam. Cam looking for a centering pass, but the puck's taken away. Oliver's got it. Grant's coming out, and Colton's going on for the extra attacker. Puck knocked away, offsides though. Raptors trail 4-2 with 39.4 seconds left. Looks like the Raptors are going to use their timeout. They're going to need to score 2 quickly here to salvage any chance at a tie. Raptors trailing 4-2. They scored the first goal of the game. 5 on, we'll say 5 on 4, but the 5 on 3 had just ended. So if they had scored a second earlier, it would have gone down to 5 on 4. So I point that out to say that they only have one other goal. Of the 3 goals, 2 of them on the man advantage. They've had some trouble generating offense at 5 on 5, but they'll be playing 6 on 5 here. I'm sure Fisher will be out of the net as the Raptors are down 2 going into the last 39.4 seconds of the period. All right, here we go. Last 40 seconds. Colton drops it to Alex, up, chipped around him. From the blue line, fires it. Oh, just wide. Puck behind now. Raptors committed a penalty, so they're going to go down a man for the last 15.9 seconds. Referee's going to explain something to Stan. I'm going to get on the other side of the exam doors so I don't get caught stuck down there. Fisher going back into the net. Raptors trailing 4-2, 15.9 seconds left. Puck drops, knocked out to Nolan. Nolan carries it in, fires from outside, shot goes wide, 5 seconds left. Montgomery's just gonna skate it out, and that'll be the end of it. Raptors lose 4-2. We'll have another game tomorrow night, 7:45 p.m. Join us then. It should be our final one of the weekend, and then you can